And the rock and roll drummer whose fans have clubbed together to pay for his stomach to be clamped. I wish I had fans like that. Find out
Now
why.
then, Paco, you're not the only drummer here today, you know. And a certain presenter turned up in makeup this morning with drumsticks. And, you know, what you're doing with those and what have you. It turns out he's doing a programme where he's learning to play the drums. Aled, are you there and are your drumsticks with you?
Listen, it's the last time I'm going to tell you a little secret, OK, Matt? I've only had 5 lessons. I'm rubbish. But I've always got my sticks with me.
OK, and Paco, have you got some sticks?
No.
You haven't? Don't worry about it. What we have
Call yourself a drummer.
Oh, thank you very much. We've got a couple of pens here. Lovely. And a file. We've got the Voyager file, because this ward's split into Voyager here and Enterprise. There we are. We'll just use Voyager. You're all right with that, aren't you?
Oh, I think so.
Lovely. I'll tell you what,
How many arms do you think I've got?
I'll hold the file, you hold the pens, and you strike up the rhythm. And Alan, are you going to sort of join in? Is that how it works? You jam
I'm
in?
going to ask the ladies, is it all right if I use your reception desk as a bit of a drum kit? They say it's OK.
OK, cool. We're jamming at St Thomas's. Shall I give you this, the 1, 2, 3 in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it's not bad, that, lads.
Come on.
Yeah.
Easy.
He thinks it's easy. Oh, I don't know.
So you're after in class, mate.
That's a
Paco,
problem.
thanks ever so much. Do you want to keep the pens and the file and you can continue? Anyway, Aled, off you go, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks for embarrassing me. I think I'm going to give up the day job. No more drumming for now. This morning I'm in the antenatal unit with young mums-to-be who've come to get themselves and their babies checked up. Lisa's due in 5 weeks. That's right, isn't it? We'll be talking to Lisa a little bit later on. Morning to you, Rosemary. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent. Good answer. We've got some remarkable high-tech video of Lisa's babies to look at in more detail later. You really don't want to miss it. Rosemary, by the way, could be in here for up to 2 months. That's because her babies might not be growing properly, so she needs extra scans to see if she might have to deliver prematurely. And this is where it's all going to happen this morning. Do come in. Morning, Claire. How are you?
Hi.
Yeah, you're looking at me. Why have I got drumsticks? I'll put them away. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So hopefully lots of good news here this morning.
Most of the time, yes, it's often nappy time with scanning, but we're scanning people to look for problems. Then unfortunately we have to break bad news sometimes.
And what about the bad news? How do you deal with that? You must be some sort of counsellor, if you like.
We all have some counselling, yes. There's no nice or perfect way to break bad news. It's always a shock, but it's unfortunately part of the job.
Well, listen, I'm going to be with you all morning. Hope you
Thank
don't mind
you.
that. You don't mind, do you?
No.
As you can imagine, there's plenty of excitement down here. It's bringing back lots of memories for me. I've got 2 children of my own. Nadia, just to let you know, Rosemary, who I talked to, she works for Arsenal Football Club. You'll never guess what her daughter's called.
Guna?
I'll tell you later. Good morning, by the way. I don't think I said that earlier on. How rude of me. Now then, do you remember Lisa, who we met a little earlier? In just a minute, we'll be seeing the most remarkable high-tech video pictures of her babies. When she goes into labour, her babies must be born within 30 minutes, or they could die.
I think we're going over to Aled now.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you like my shirt, actually, Nadia. I think it's rather fetching as well. As we saw a little earlier, doctors only discovered that teenager Jason Redding was going blind after a freak accident on the football pitch. For years, he'd kept his failing eyesight a secret from family and friends because of his fear of doctors.
The retina at the back of one of Jason's eyes has come adrift, and because he suffered in silence for so long, today's surgery to correct the problem will be especially difficult.
Well, he's having his eye operation today and he's having it done on this eye. I'm a bit nervous about it, same as him. Hopefully everything will go okay. Just anxious to get it over with so he can get partial sight back at least. But hopefully they're going to do as much as they can. But they're saying hopefully they'll get at least 45% of his sight back in that eye.
Without surgery, Jason will be blind within 2 years.
I feel a bit scared and nervous.
When we go inside the eye, we try and dissect the tight elastic membranes off the surface of the retina being the bit in his eye which is detached, the light-sensitive membrane in the eye, if you like, the film in the camera, and we dissect the elastic membranes which are pulling the retina off away from the surface of the retina in order to allow the retina to relax back into position so that we can put it in the right place.
Here we go. Yeah. Don't snore.
Can I get a little closer to the machine, please?
Look away for a few seconds if you're squeamish about eyes. Jason's face is covered with a protective film and the ball of his eye exposed.
There's this myth that the eye is taken out onto the cheek. We can't do that. It would make life a bit easier, but we can't, so we have to work with it in the right position, just holding the eyelids open. Stage 1 is to get into the eye. We actually remove the skin from the surface of the eye, and now I'm putting the instruments inside the eye.
It soon becomes clear just how badly damaged Jason's retina is.
This whitish pink membrane that you can see, that's the retina. There's a lot of very nasty scarring in this eye. You often find when the retina is as knotted, severely knotted up as this one is, that it's a thankless task.
Mr. Laidlaw has a tough job ahead of him, but he's optimistic he can restore at least some of Jason's sight.
Hopefully it's going to take this retina, which at the start resembled a rose bud, was all closed up, and open it up fully into a fully open flower with the retina sitting flat against the back surface of the eye where it's meant to be.
Even so, Jason may have to lose up to half of his retina to give the remaining part any chance of working again.
We've got to be realistic about what we're aiming to achieve here. We're aiming to get the retina back in place, restore some sight, and by that the ability to detect movement, perhaps count fingers. So we're prepared to sacrifice a bit of peripheral vision here for the greater good of the eye. We're not quite in the clear yet.
Hoping that he would be out of the op by now, because he said it'd be about an hour, so obviously it's gone on longer than expected. So I'm starting to get a bit nervous now, even though everyone's telling me it's okay.
Giving Jason back his sight will test his surgeon's skills to the very limit, as we'll see later. Matt.